meditational chanting. The next Shanti mantra for 4-5 days, we'll chant it 11 times. It's a very small one. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Namah Prithivye Nama Oshadibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Avishnave Brahate Karomi. So, Namo Brahmane means salutations to the Brahman or the Brahmadeva. Namaha Astu Agnaye, salutations to the god of fire. Namaha Prithivyahi, salutations to Prithvi Mata. Nama Oshadhibhyaha, salutations to all the Annadi Oshadhi, because of which we are alive. Namo Vache, salutations to Vani Saraswati. Namo Vachaspataye, salutations to the Vakpati Brahaspati. Then Namo Vishnave Brahate, to that all-pervading Vishnu, Karomi, I salute. Very simple it is. But in this, we are praying to all Adhisthana Devatas in our Adhyatmika Jivanam, so to Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, that those great gods, powers bless us with the best of our faculties, so that our Vyavahara and Dharma is very nicely, completely, without any mistakes, fulfilled, and also our main pursuit of Adhyatmikata also is done very well to reach the truth in this very life. So let us chant it 11 times. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithivyayi Nama Oshadhibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. If with Shraddha done, Vedic chanting is one of the greatest sadhana in which our mouth is given a training, our pranayama is taken care because of while chanting, the Uchvasa Nishvasa goes on, then the mind's concentration is fully developed because Vedic mantras are with swara. So when we have to chant the with swara, where at every akshara level the swaras change, you have to be fully concentrating and alert about every letter and every swara in that letter. In the attempt of that, without our own knowledge, the power of concentration develops. Then these being the mantras addressing to devatas, they are pleased. Just imagine, what you say, what example I can give. What thing? Okay, no example straight away. In today's world of so much Bhautikavada, all the devatas are in drought. In the sense, nobody is worshipping them. So suddenly when you chant these mantras, they are so pleased and happy that they are very willing, ready to bless us with all the powers of faculties. Then, this being Veda mantras, Vedas have come from Bhagavan. Bhagavan is pleased. Then what? These mantras, when they bless us or the devatas, we are again ready for spiritual journey. In this way, so many ways, Veda mantra ucharana is very beautiful. Another thing is what? Our time is rightly utilized. So not only in the morning class, as we do here 11 times, throughout the day also, wherever, whenever it is possible, just chant the mantra. Don't worry about swaras. All that you may not know. Never mind. Bhagavan will forgive us. Yadakshara pada prashtam matra inam chetbhave tatsarvam kshamatan devi prasida parameshwari. So we requested the God, Goddess, Shruti Mata, to forgive if you do any mistakes in swara ucharana, never mind. But throughout the day also when you chant, you will be in the divine mood. In this way, every day our morning, evening classes, our chantings, all of them are giving umpteen number of occasions, opportunities, guidances for us to tune to the divine if only we want, if only we have that subtlety, maturity and art of knowing these blessings of God as well as how to make best use of them when everything is all right. So maybe that way throughout the day also try to chant. Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Pruthivyai Nama Oshadhibhya Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Brahate Vishnave Bruhate Karomi. Just one day we chant, you will know it by heart. In this way also, there is a chance for you to by heart few mantras, which many of you generally are reluctant to learn or have no confidence of your own self that you say always you can't learn. So in this way, many ways, this is an opportunity. So it is left to you now. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharusibhyo Mahatbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Vyasaya Vishnurubhaya Vyasarubhaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Om Guru Pungava Pungava Ketanate Savatamayatam Nahi Kopi Suddhihi Sharanagata Vatsala Tattva Nidhe Bhava Shankara Deshikame Sharanam. Om Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadusham Tattvamasya Adilaksham एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्री वेद व्यास विशंभाने आज्ञवल्क्य आद्य शंकरादि गुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः हैन्दव संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः श्री आदिशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम यस्मात् जातं जगत् सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं बलवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्य प्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते। ओम अथ सप्तमो ओम शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम अथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानंद वल्ली सप्तमोऽनुभागः। ओम असद्वा इदमग्र आसीत् ततो वै सदजायत तदात्मानग्गः स्वयमकुरुत तस्मात् तत् सुकृतमुच्यत इति। यद्वै तत् सुकृतं रसो वै सः रसगह्येवायं लब्ध्वानन्दी भवति गोह्येवान्यात् कः प्राण्यात् यदेष आकाश आनन्दो न स्यात् एष ह्येवानन्दयाते। यदा ह्येवैष एतस्मिन् दृश्येनात्म्ये निरुक्ते निलयने भयं प्रतिष्ठां विन्दते अथ सो भयं गतो भवते। यदा ह्येवैष एतस्मिन्नुदरमन्तरं कुरुते अथ तस्य भयं भवति तत्त्वेव भयं विदुषो मन्वानस्य तदप्येष श्लोको भवति। ओम शान्ति शान्तिः शान्तिः। The lines I utter and the meaning you meditate. Asadva idam agre asita. Just feel the meaning of it, which from last 1 week every day we are discussing. Before the entire manifested world, either gross in front of us or subtle in our mind, what was there is the pure Brahman, from whom the world has not got manifested. And in the parampara of the manifestation, first it is a causal, then it is grosser, subtler, then is gross. Therefore, grosser, the sthula, subtler, the sukshma, causal, the karana, in which we are conducting ourselves throughout the day and throughout life. All these were not there in the beginning in the pure Brahman. So, Brahman was there, but these are not there at that time. Not the other way around, that these sthula sukshma karana which we are experiencing, they are there, but not Brahman, as on now we see. This change in our understanding is the learning of Upanishadika Brahma Vidya. Second sentence, Tato vai sadajayata. From that Parabrahma only, which is just to make fun of us, Shruti Mata named it as Asat, as if. What is the meaning of Asat? We exhaustively explained, so we will not talk again. So from that only, Tato vai sadajayata, whatever we are experiencing now as the Stula Sukshma Karana, everything came out or born. This Jayata and word is very well known to us because we talk it. For that Pashu, the calf is born, and for the family, the child is born. So the born wala we talk about. Because it was not seen earlier, now it is seen. When it is not seen earlier, when it is seen, generally we name it as birth. So because of the Vyavaharik way, the Shrutimata also use the word Ajayata, born. It is for our understanding. But when we understand it, in that explanation is a doubt, is a question. Is that the birth like the parents gave birth to the child, thus after that the parents are not at all in the children? No. Therefore, tad atmanagga swayam akuruta. So that Paramatma himself has become all this. How? Because there is no other way. Why? Because all the four karanas, because of which from the karana, the karya expresses all the four causes, because of which from the cause the effect gets affected. All are Brahman only. Why? Because obviously before creation he alone was there. I know. Before the human being is created, man, the mud was already there. Or along with the human being, other than him, there is a mud there. Therefore, with the mud, that man, the pot maker, made a pot. Because the mud was there for him, separate from him. But for Parabrahma, there was nobody other than him. Therefore, if at all he had to create the world, where from the material, where from the efficient cause? Efficient cause means the knowledge, the planning, the systematic steps. These are called efficient cause. Intelligent cause also, nimitta karana it is called. So where from it must be? It is he only. Then karanam, if at all you think, what is a karana karana? It is he. Then what is what you call the karma karana? If at all you think, it is he. So the upadana, nimitta, karana and karma karanas actually we use in creating things. Therefore, same things we imagine in God, but because he alone was there, all these have to be he only. We come to a conclusion. But otherwise, Bhagavan need not have any of these upadana, nimitta, karana ityadi. Simple is, he just did the sankalpa. So kamayata bahusya prajayaya, and then satapotapyata yasya jnanamayandavaha. From that tapasya, everything gets manifested. His shaktis are aparampar. So either understand that way, bhakti marga, or understand this way in the jnana rupa, but then he alone manifested as the world. Now when we listen this, thereafter, at least for the sake of faith, our understanding should change regarding the world which we are seeing now. With whatever the rupa, nama, rupa, we see it now. We are seeing it. Till this sentence is heard, we can afford to accept this world as independent, real. But once we listen to Upanishadic mantra, our drushti at least little bit change. Whether we have done sadhana and eliminated from our drushti rupanama and have seen Brahman or not. That will happen in the course of development. But because Shruti Mata said, therefore, on the strength of faith on Shruti Mata, this entire world of names and forms is nothing but Brahman alone. These little changes when we bring, they only add up to the Brahma Samskara in us, which in course of time, maybe how many lives we don't know, because sadhana siddhi kab hota hai, Bhagwan hi nirnay karte, we don't know. Leave that aspect. But these samskaras grown only will make us do the jignasa to know about Brahman. Then the Brahma jignasa gives a Brahma jnana intellectual first. Then Brahma prapti icha will make us do sadhana. Sadhana really takes us to the anubhuti. Of anubhuti, what was heard and believed at the very outset on the strength of faith is found to be 100% true. Is it not? Like Arjuna in the beginning. He didn't believe, why should I fight with my own people? I'll go and fight, I'll go and do tapasya in jungle. Bhagavan said, Yuddha, Mahamanusmara Yuddha Jayanal. Then lot of discussion, knowledge given. Finally, what is Arjuna's conclusion? Oh Lord, I understood what you said. It is all perfect. Therefore, what you said is right. I will do what you say. Tavavachanam karishye. I will do what you said. So to Parajnani, what he believed with faith, that everything is Brahman, will be experientially known after experience. But to reach to that level, the first stage is listening to these sentences. Second stage is believing to these sentences. Then work on that. And what is another logical or any emotional strength? Ki Shruti Mata will not speak untruth. Shruti Mata will not speak to bind us. She speaks only to liberate us. Shruti Mata is a kind, compassionate expression of the divine for all the beings whoever can afford to study to get that moksha. Therefore, why should we doubt? Why not we have faith? So in this way, chanting the mantra, knowing the meanings of the mantra, trying to change our at least the feelings and attitudes. Slowly, intellectually, logically coming to the understanding, and no understanding has liberated anyone unless that understanding is translated into experience. At the effort of that time, we will know how terrible are our vasanas, how difficult it is to manage our antakarana, how troublesome are these indriyas, how much slave we are to the body, etc. At that time, then when we ask Guru, you taught me the Vijnanam, the Tattva, I understood intellectually, it was so good, I got now a jignasa that I must have an experience of it, but it is appearing so tough, oh Guru, what to do? Then the Guru puts that fellow, the disciple, first into Karma Yoga, by which some Antarkarana should be done. Then he puts him into the Ashtanga Yoga. With that, some more is removed. Then into the Bhakti Yoga. With that, lot of is removed. With that clarity, now you sit, it will happen. Either we do Karma Bhakti Ashtanga and become purified and go to the Guru. That time easily, the theoretical Jnanam, practice, experience will happen unobstructed. If it all little bit are there, the Guru refers one hour to go away. And with fear, when you go to doctor on diagnosis, when he knows disease is not very severe, he says just take weakness only, take one saline bottle and B complex ले लो 2 महीने के लिए ठीक हो जाए. Nothing to worry much. So the other fellow gone with every complication, undiagnosed now so far. Now diagnosed, भैया correct time पे आ गए, अभी admit हो जाओ, नहीं तो मर जाओगे तुम. Immediately admitted on time, all doctors called, then they wonderfully treat, he is healthy, came out. In the same way. So, 3 words, 3 sentences said, what is its consequence? What should be its consequence in our attitude or approach towards the world? Same thing in devotional parlance said, the entire world is Krishnamayam, Ramamayam, Shivamayam, Devimayam, Ganapatimayam. So that we change the attitude of Bhoga Buddhi throughout the world, as a result of which our mind is purified. Once the mind is purified, then with the purified glass or lens, when we see, the drishti is not vague or distorted, the drishti is perfect. You see what is there, and what is there is Bhagavan. Only that alone we see. You understood? Drishtim jnanamayam krutva pashyet brahmamayam jagat. Then tadatmanagga swayam akuruta, we have seen it. Then tasmat tat sukrutam uchchata iti. This sentence has to be pondered at length. Therefore, the Brahman himself is called as Sukrutam. Then bring little devotional thing, bring little spiritual thing. The spiritual thing is Sukrutam, means Swayam Krutam, means he himself only, therefore, made himself as this world. That is why the world is Sukrutam, and that is why so beautiful. And then little emotionally, Bhagavan only made the Sukrutam in this world, doing which the Antakarna becomes purified for reflecting at least a little bit of the Brahma Tattva Ananda as the Vishaya Ananda or any Ananda we are experiencing. Then later on, every Dushkrutam also Sukrutam only. Because that purifies our heart. Because when we do Dushkruti, we get kicked. When the kicks are done, then we understand aisa jindagi nahi jeena. See, the interesting thing is what, when we start becoming highly intellectual, pakka in a Shastriya way guided, from every sentence, every explanation, correct thing we understand. For example, see, there are two totally opposite things said. What is said, one side it is said, from the Adhyatmic Sadhana standpoint, Punyam also is Papa. Because it leads to the Karma Phala, then you go to Sarga Adi, then all the Punya Phala is over, you kicked back only to the Earth. So what has been done then by this? Nothing. Therefore, it also has to be discarded like the Papa. Therefore, Punya also is Papa. And here it is said what? Papa also is Punya. है कि नहीं? यहाँ तो भाष्यकार ने कहा पुण्यम वा अन्यत सुकृतम वा अन्यत सर्वम ब्रह्म एव. So here punya also, here papam also is punyam said. There punyam also papam said. Now which is right? Both are right in that place and this place. If you understand the context, then you are correct. You will correctly understand. You will not go wrong. Therefore, the beauty of a speaker or shastra and listener is to keep in mind the context in which that particular topic is discussed. So here, the Dushkrutam or Dushkrutam also is Sukrutam only. Punyam also is Punyam. Because what? Both of them cannot exist without Chaitanya Atma. Therefore, both of them are indicating the presence of Paramatma. Now, thoda isme devotion dekho. So, a Jnani, therefore, is he who sees the Paramatma even in the Papatma. You will not see the Papa Karma. Is it not? He sees the divine in him, not sinner, not the sin. You understand? So these are all then changes in our attitude which quieten our mind, eliminate the unnecessary collected vasana. Then with that quiet mind, vasanaless mind, continuously we can contemplate to transcend all gross subtle causal to see the truth. Then we came to the next sentence, Yat vai tat sukrutam raso vai saha. Jo sukrut hai, wahi ras hai. Rasa is trupti karakaha ananda hetu. Clear? Therefore, the trupti karne wala anand ka hetu ras bhi wahi Brahma hai. Why? Because he is sukrutam. From sukrutam only, some or the other phala is coming. That phala alone is giving us trupti. When I am trupta, I am anandi. Is it not? Sukrut karte hi karne se kuch like the sukrutam of planting the mango plant. Then it gave the rasa, the mango fruit. Then you ate that mango, there was contentment. Then there also is a happiness. So because of the sukrutam of the planting, the rasa of the phala as well as the trupti and the ananda came. So what is sukrutam here? Brahma eva. Therefore, when the Brahma is sukrutam, then who must be the rasa? Brahman alone is rasa. Therefore, yadvai tat sukrutam raso vai saha. Therefore, be attentive. In this world, wherever the anandadayaka, sukhadayaka, truptidayaka vastu is there, called as rasa. Okay, it is, be attentive, expression of Parabrahman. Now be attentive. When that rasa, which is trupti and anandadayaka, is in the form of an object or a person or a situation, it is because of punya. Sukruta. When the punya papa are kept aside, directly the Brahma Anveshana is done. Then Brahman himself is experienced as rasa, trupti and ananda without the need of object or person. Because it is not anymore a karma and karma phala. It is direct recognizing the Brahman and experiencing him directly. In case of Brahman only it is possible, not in case of other things. What is not in case of other things? Means mango plant, when you plant, only when the mango tree grows, when it gives mango, then only you can have the rasa, trupti, ananda. Directly by eating the mango plant, you will not get trupti and ananda. By eating the mud also you won't get. Although from the mud only the plant grew, from the plant only the kacha am came, then only it became fructified, then in that was the amarasa, then from there the trupti, then the ananda. You understood? In the Vaishayika Sukha, this possibility is not there. That the cause itself gives, you have to do punya there. Punya karma karne se hi ये व्यक्ति वस्तु परिस्थिति रूपा हमारे सामने आते हैं जो ब्रह्म आनंद को प्रतिबिंबित करते हैं. That's what विषय सुख. But in case of Brahma Ananda, directly you meditate, you know him, we are Trupta, we are Ananda, we experience that rasa. So this is how subtly the Shruti Mata indicating to us in this beautiful Anuvakam. We have to listen to them, logic, whatever the level it goes to, use the logic for the conviction. With the conviction, truly pursue the Brahma Swarupa path. When that is discovered, whatever is believed now will be experienced then. Those who have experienced it, they only are writing it. The rishis only have given us these mantras, no? So after experience only they gave. Like a mango also, when somebody eats, how much ever he eats and enjoys the mango and writes books of the mango book, the mango enjoy books likhe, that won't help us by reading the books. We have to sow our own plant, or if it is there, get our own mango and we have to eat it. Is it not? We have to eat mango, then only all what is said in the books by that person becomes our experience. Then after our experience, when somebody else we have to convey the glory of the rasatva, glory of the trupti, glory of the ananda of the mango, we can't again any amount of thing we tell others, they also have to eat mango. Therefore, what do we do for the conviction of that person? We tell him. Why should we tell again when our earlier person already told? So same thing we tell. वही बुक उनको दिखाते हैं, मतलब पढ़ो, but उसको भी अनुभव नहीं आएगा till he himself again does the required thing to eat mango actually. In the same way. So raso vaisaha yadvaitat sukrutam raso vaisaha. Clear? Now the next cute thing, very important. I am not going into Bhashya. Essence of Bhashya and mantra we are just trying to feel. Rasaggahi eva ayam labdva anandi bhavati. Therefore, somebody is directly in the Brahma Ananda, indirectly in the Vishaya Ananda. Both are because of the Brahma Rasa Ananda only. Anybody is Anandi in this world. Whether it's an animal, a pashu, a man, and a human being, in whatever the situation, whether it is in Vishayananda, whether it is in Nidrananda, whether it is in Bhojanananda, each one is finding Ananda in different things. And the Brahmajnanis are without any one of them in their own deep meditation, by touching the Brahman by their own identity, they are also Anandi there. So he is directly enjoying Brahmananda, means सीधे वो छत से, कौन सा छत? ओके, मधुमक्खी के छत से मधु लेकर खाना. And the others, that is processed and refined and then bottled, then added with other sugar, and 90% sugar, 5% honey, that also flavor. And big names they give, and then they sell, we buy it. बहुत स्वच्छ हनी है बोलते, स्वच्छ है क्यों? क्योंकि उसमें कोई भी ऐसी चीज दिखता नहीं. स्वच्छ nowadays in the form of it should look very neat and clean, but what it is made out of nobody else. By the way, I'm just saying. So others also are having honey, but in another processed way. But both of them, the Brahmajnani's Ananda is from Brahma. Then Ajnani's Ananda from any other sources also is Brahmananda. Okay. But then problem is what? In these other Anandas, it is effortful Ananda and it is the waiting Ananda. Then it is objective Ananda and it is doubtful Ananda. More important is temporary Ananda. इससे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम क्या है? It makes us habitual to seek the Ananda reflected with efforts in the objects and people and things, because of which we forget, we don't even come to know, we don't even inquire, it doesn't even occur to us that we as a human beings, with all the faculties given, directly we can contact the source of all Ananda, called as Brahmananda. ये बात हमको न महसूस होता है, न जिक्र में आता है, न कोई उसके बारे में सोचते भी. This is the problem with the karma and karma phala kurta, all Anandas, even though they are also Brahmananda. Otherwise, rasagga keva ayam labdva anandi bhavati. Now this one more way, ayam brahma labdva eva anandi bhavati. Without all the limitations which we said now, when we get ananda from the vastu, vyakti, paristhiti, ityadi. So here the ananda, true ananda, like the very, very honest people also are there. Dishonest also. The dishonest people, आपके घर हम ले आएंगे दूध, भैंस का या गाय का निकाल कर. But these are you मिला के लाएगा ऊपर बीच में. But the other fellow says, I'll prove my honesty. You come. तो उसको दो, हर दिन वो गाय के खड़ा होगा, जो भी दूध चाहिए ले आएगा, बर्तन साफ, उनके आंखों के सामने वो मिल्चिंग करके दूध देगा. Perfect, pure milk. There is no contamination. There is no mix up of water in that दूध. हम कितने बार बचपन में ना गए वहां 15 मिनट खड़े हुए, we stood there 20-10 minutes in front of the milk sheet from that buffalo or the cow. We could listen that sound, how that bubbles used to come and all. It's a pure milk. Milk is that. Not water mixed or processed or don't know what chemicals added, preservatives added. So many. In the same way, the pure Ananda, oh my dear sadhakas, human beings, intelligent people, blessed ones, born in Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, Ayam Brahma Labdva Eva Anandi Bhavati. The Rasa Swarupa Brahma ko paakar hi aapko purest Anand milega. That's the meaning of this sentence if we take it directly, literally. Other places you are getting reduced Ananda, diluted Ananda, reflected Ananda, conditional Ananda. Are you getting the point? That is also Ananda, but that's also from Brahman, but it's conditional. But this one, Anandi, the word itself is so elevating. Anandi Bhavati. That's why Bhagavan Shiva writes that Nandi, because he is always Anandi. Nandati the Nandi. He writes because he has nothing. He has nothing other than Brahman. To pollute or contaminate is Ananda. वैरागी है हम, कुछ नहीं उनको. Wonderful. Parvati, he makes her as Parvata stand there. Gangaji tells her, become a cloud and rain. Both of you serve the world. I am busy in my tapasya. He is seated in tapasya without any disturbance. Therefore, he is always Ananda. On that Ananda only he writes, gives Ananda to everyone. Symbolically, story. It's not only symbol, such Shivaji Bhagavan is very much there. So, is it entering into us? Rasagga Hevayam Labdva Anandi Bhavati. The same thing said in a question manner, as if we are supposed to find an answer. The next topic is taken, not only the Ananda, even the life principle is happening in us because of the presence of that Brahman, for the sake of that Brahman. And every of these things are proving the Astitva Brahman. Brahman Asti, 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 Asti. So what is the next sentence? Kaha eva anyat, kaha pranyat, yat esha akasha ananda nasyat. Rupi Brahma nasyat, akashe, hrudaya akashe, kaha pranyat. Who will do the inhaling, exhaling? Means who will be alive and who will be doing any activities with any of the faculties. After doing the action with faculties, only the karma phala comes. Then only we indulge in them with the Jnanendriyas and Buddhi and Mana. Then you become happy. ये सब तो बात की बात है कि कर्म फल आना, all that, even कर्म कर. पर पहले तो जीना है. अरे जो जीने के लिए तुमको inhale exhale करना है. Who can inhale or exhale without the presence of this Brahman? कहे मान्यात का प्राण्यात यदि ऐसा आकाश आनंद न स्यात्. Therefore we are again telling Esha hi eva anandayati or anandayati. He alone is the one in whose presence he himself is making all the actions happen, result come and give ananda. Indirect wala. Such one through the Upanishadic contemplation, directly when you experience as himself, you yourself find yourself as Ananda Swarupa. You can change your Aadhaar card name. Gadget में भेज के, now I found I am Satchidananda Swarup. My name Satyam Jnanavanta Brahma Yovedanitam Guhayam Paramayoman. Now it is Venkatraman, that's a Paramayoman. Ma na badalo. So Esha hi eva anandayati. Please remember, this is Shruti Mata and Rishi's experience while saying so through all these logics. They are telling us, are you confirmed? In your own acceptance, none of the things can be proved unless we experience. Shruti Mata cannot compel. But other than this way, there is no way for Shruti Mata also to teach us. First he said, Esha hi eva anandayat, sorry. First he said, Rasakka hevayam labdva anandi bhavati. This Rasarupa Brahma ko pakar hi anandi bhavati. That was said in the beginning. Just 2 sentences before only. Again, Esha hi eva anandayat. See, Rasakka hevayam labdva anandi bhavati, Esha hi eva anandayati. इनको पाकर ही आनंद मिलेगा, यही आनंद दे रहे हैं हमको. So, the point is, Ananda is not important in the context of discussion. In the context of discussion, the Astitva of Brahman is important. Once you believe in the Astitva and follow the techniques told to discover him, and when we discover him, naturally that Ananda will be ours. I will be the Ananda Swarup. Esha hi eva anandayati. See how this each mantra patiently when we take for contemplation with the help of the Bhashyam, how our understanding becomes subtler and deeper. With the understanding as background, when we sit for meditation, transcending each of the kosha, will we not reach Paramatma? First faith that we will. Then the faith in the process that's going to be indicated in the next Anuvaka or more than that next Valli. Follow that and reach out. Okay. Now comes next topic. Ki Bhagavan Brahma is Asti, Parabrahma. How? Ki Bhaya Bhaya Hetutvat Avidvat Vidushoho. Vidvat Avidushoho Abhaya Bhaya Hetutvat. There you go. See that subtle intellect. Now we have to become a little sharp there. Sharp with pure heart. Not with a conditioned heart, like all the children or many people. When they even go to Mahatmas, outside they do namaskar, but inside they have fixed their minds. Therefore, whatever they like, that only they listen or believe. Anything they don't like, they don't say no outside, but they don't even receive it inside also. Like in our life, thousands of times such experiences come. Because it has become adat to us, we just take it lightly, we laugh it off. What is that? बाहर से स्वामी जी बोलते हैं, but they don't even value us. Oh, so clear. We test it all the time by telling this, telling that, for both reasons. One, what we tell is always correct only. Why should we tell wrong? Second is what? He is saying Swami, Swami, but is really feeling it or not? 99.9% they never feel. Because they find alternative, they smile it, they don't do it all. आउटसाइड तो बोलते हैं, अंदर तो वो थोड़ा भी नहीं होता. In the same way, here also, the subtlety we have to have. We catch it. So therefore, we understand whether they are believing us or not. In the same way, truly, here the intellectual sharpness is required. Purity, what I was talking about is that purity of the heart, unbiased heart required in the very sensitive topics of the truth or Brahma Jnana. Little you falter from that purity. Allow the ego or your likes, dislikes to little also overtake or overpower, you will miss the essence. Like once the Guru understands that these people are not in our hands, he will stop all the output of that blessings or advices or guidance. No, we can't, because when they are being wasted, why will you give money to your children when they are wasting? You could not, you cannot. You may give because you are attached. The Guru will not, he will use somewhere else. Here, very sensitive point is what? Becoming very sharp. Sharpness, subtlety comes out of the purity. What's the purity? Egolessness. What's egolessness? What is said by Shruti and the Rishi Parampara is correct and it is in our interest. How it is correct will be known only when we experience it. When we experience it, it will be found to be in our own interest also. But in the beginning itself, instead of doubting and hesitating, when you have taken the positive stride or step of belief or faith, we help ourselves. So here the logical explanation is what? Main sentence is what? Bhaya bhaya hetutvat avidvat vidushoho brahma asti. Okay, for the vidwan abhaya hetu, for the avidwan bhaya hetu is Brahman only. Therefore Brahma asti. This is a sentence. Statement of fact is told. Explanation will be given now. Experience is fearlessness for the vidwan. And vidwan is he who has known Brahman. So he has known Brahman and he is fearless. Therefore, where from is fully fearless? Become Brahman. Therefore, the fearlessness in vidwan indicates the presence of Brahman. Exactly this is what Parikshit ji said yesterday. Bhagavan takshakadibhyaha mrutyubhyaha na vibhemi aham. Why? Because that Brahma avayam padam darshitam tvaya pravishtoham. Brahma nirvanam avayam darshitam tvaya. Tvaya darshitam avayam Brahma nirvanam pravishtoham. Therefore, na vibhemi takshakadibhyaha mrutyubhyaha. How clear is that? Thank you to the Bhagavatam that it is helping us to understand Vedanta. Okay, Vidwan is fearless. Vidwan is knower of Brahman. The knower of Brahman is fearless because the Brahman which he has known is existing. So clear? How direct it is. Okay, now Avidwan also, he cannot have fear again without something existing. Without something, you cannot have even fear also. भय का भी एक हेतु होना चाहिए. Just like भय नहीं होता ना. Therefore, the fear also in the Avidwan, again because of he has not known Brahman. And here into explanation लंबा करो तो उसमें कि other than Brahman he has seen the world is other than him, there is duality. Wherever there is duality and our individuality is very strong from the otherness or other thing, we will definitely have fear. That is what is the lengthy line, next to two lines that is speaking. This point only is speaking. Which point is spoken? Ki when there is no Brahmajnana to the Avidwan, in means what? Other than Brahman, he has seen something. Other than him also, there is a Dvaita. As long as there is Dvaita and I have an individuality, I have fear from it. Is it not? It can be human being, an animal, a tree, or mountain, a river. They are all other than me. I am an individual. Whichever the upadhyay identified at that time. Sharira are all. Definitely is a fear. जंतु है तो काटेगा करके, पेड़ है तो सर पे गिरेगा, पहाड़ मतलब टूटेगा या फिसलेगा, नदी मतलब डुबाएगा. Everything is fear of death only. Because I am different, nadi is different. That's what was again said by Shukadev Ji. You will see yourself, that Takshaka, his fangs, your feet, his biting, the poison, in the entire Vishwam, you will see only as your own self or Brahman. There is no Dvaita. Only when there is Dvaita, there is Bhaya. So you will enter into Advaita Brahma, where is the Bhaya? In the Advaita Brahman, in the imagined things, there is somebody who is doing, there is something on which something is being done. In the pure Brahman, imagined they are. On the imaginary things, this Karta Bhokta, those things are there. The killer and the killed are in the imaginary world, not in pure Brahman. When you enter into the Brahman Nirvana, neither the Takshaka there to kill you, nor you, the Pariksh, is there to be killed. Solved once for all. That is why Takshakadibhya Mrutyubhya. Not only Takshaka, any Mrutyu. मृत्यु can come from any source, as I told just now. पेड़ सर पे गिरेगा या पहाड़ टूट के गिरेगा या साइक्लोन आएगा. Then all the means for मृत्यु. They won't kill me. I am that Brahman in whom all this world is transcended. It is in experience. Please mind you. Intellectual knowledge is not sufficient. So therefore, here the explanation is भया भय हेतुत्वात् अविद्वत् विदुषोः ब्रह्म अस्ति तत्कथं द मंत्र यदा हि एव एषः एतस्मिन् दृश्ये अनात्मे अनिरुक्ते अनिलयने अभय प्रतिष्ठां विन्दते अत तस्य भयं गतो भवति यदा हि एव एषः एतस्मिन् उत अरम अंतरम कुरुते अथ तस्य भयं भवति तत्तु एव भयं विदुषः मन्वानस्य. Over. तदप्येष श्लोको भवति कोटेशन. Okay, not difficult. Line is big, but to be remembered throughout life for its depth of content, importance of the content. That's why I am repeatedly talking on this for my clarity and conviction also, and for you, because I respect you. Your regularity, sincerity. You must get the best, and the best you must get in the best manner. The only way is I can talk repeatedly. Same thing. So the literal meaning of this line, next line is this. When you discover oneness with that Brahman, nothing else can frighten you. If you discover little difference or gap between you and Brahman, nothing can give you fearlessness. And the consequences or subsequent things are what? Fear itself is misery. Misery itself is samsara. In samsara, a person to come out of misery and fear is doing everything in the outer world which is adding to the fear and misery only. If at all, if he is told by the correct guru through the correct authority of Shastra, and the told person is giving his ears and mind and heart to listen, and he is believing, and he is shifting his pursuit from the bhaya and dukkha, increasing pursuits of the worldliness to the bhaya rahitya, dukkha rahitya, giving ekameva advayam brahma, And if at all it discovers him, you can never have again the fear, the dukkha, the samsara. Because in Brahman there is no jara, janma, mrityu. All urmis, diseases, which are there in all faculties, they are not there. शरीर का जरा रोग मृत्यु नहीं है, प्राणमय का हंगर थर्स नहीं है, मनोमय का शोक मोह नहीं है, विज्ञानमय का जानता हूं नहीं है, अहंकार का आई एम रेस्पेक्टेड और इंसल्टेड वाला नहीं है. These are the urmi diseases because of which we suffer. Urmi also means waves, disturbances. देखो, and in Brahman, the outer world of Rupanam also are not there to attract us, to delude us, to distract us. Is it not? Delusion. The moment you open the Indriyas, you see the world, it is enchanting, throat choking, you are excited, but it is other than me, therefore I want it, then do all the work. It comes to us without becoming ours. Because it was other only because of ignorance. Otherwise, in knowledge, it was never other than you. Because in the knowledge of Brahma Jnana, everything is one Brahman. देखो, सुनना पड़ता है ऐसे ज्ञान को बाबा. इवन लाखों करोड़ों जन्मों के बाद भी सुनना तो ही ज्ञान है. हमको ये मिलने को मिल रहा है, मतलब सुनने को मिल रहा है कितने करोड़ों जन्मों का ये तपस्या है. See that yesterday's very throat choking, devotionally, totally submitted way, Swayam Prabha talked to Lord Rama. Do you see that yesterday? How many hazaron janam, years, O Lord, bahu tapah krutam, dushkrutam tapah charitam. And the phala of that tapasya has come to me in the darshan of you. In the same way, the jiva in me might be going through terrible tapasya from many lives, terrific. Therefore, in this life, the mukti giving Brahmajnanam, in that also Taittiriya Upanishad, in that also Brahmananda Valli, in that also especially the 6th and 7th Anuvakas, at length, in detail, with all depth, with the Bhashyam, with our own akal, whatever it is permitting, we are trying to analyze, understand. Understood? Make use of it and all. How much become deeper, sincere, and all is just longing. The more deeply we seek or long, we only put the due efforts without anybody's force. The effort of withdrawing from anything and focusing only on the Lord. Withdrawing from everything and focusing only on the Lord, we do it by our own choice. Once we focus on Lord exclusively, in Yoga Bhasha it's called as Viparapara Vairagya. Vedanta also with Abhyasa. When you focus, why will not be revealed? To hide or reveal or Brahman. Brahman is there not to hide. We are hidden from him. Brahman is there only to reveal. Why will he not reveal when somebody with willingness, with preparedness ready? Any guru, कोई willingness से preparedness से आता है. शास्त्र ही उनको जबरदस्ती करते हैं. You must teach that disciple. That is the last sloka of the second khanda of the first mundaka. Tasmai, to that disciple, Saha Vidwan, that guru. To which disciple? Upasannaya Samyak, who has approached with all the Shastriya Paddhati. Prashant Chittaya Shamanvitaya, who has got all the Shamadhi Hatkasapada. Yena, by which Aksharam Purusham Veda Satyam Purusham Aksharam Brahma is known Provachatam Tattvata Brahma Vidyam. That Brahma Vidya, that Guru should teach in such a way that that disciple who is deserving must experience that Brahman and get freed from Jiva and Deha Bhava. In this way, when the Brahma Rupa Shruti is ordering the Acharya to teach, same Shruti which is Brahma Rupa or same Brahman, when the disciple or seeker is approaching, will he be still hiding without revealing? He will reveal. But our own preparedness and willingness and efforts, that we have to come to. For that only all this knowledge and information, which we have to receive, and in our heart through variety of churnings done from many lives, like this life we have heard, बट पूरा कन्विक्शन नहीं होगा. लाइक अर्लियर लाइफ्स आल्सो वी हैव ऑल हर्ड. अर्लियर लाइफ, हु नोस, यू मे बी अ स्पीकर, आई मे बी अ लिसनर, मैं आपका बदला ले रहा हूँ. और अगले लाइफ में इस पे भी आते रह रहा हूँ. That's all secondary. Who speaks, who listens, which place, ये सब बकवास, ये सब we have to transcend all. Our drishti is only on the Shastra and Shastrokta Jnana of the Brahma for experience and liberation. Only that we attend to. All details are now secondary. Who speaking, what speaking, how does it matter? It is Brahman, that's our goal. Like a sannyasi. Whoever gives bhojana, he takes. It should be Sattvic bhojanam, and whoever is giving is Bhagavad Swarupa. Therefore he salutes to that and to Bhagavan. He doesn't bother who is what. That's why he goes to Bhiksha in any house. So too we have to become sannyasi in many things in life to make life easier. Yesterday I discovered it. For you, not me. I'm always like, don't even insist to your children or grandchildren. They don't listen. That means don't tell. Means be a sannyasi. Sannyasi never tells if he is not asked. Because he has no connection, contact with anyone. Children want that only from us. Whatever we want to give us, don't tell us anything. Sannyasi should give up already everything, so nothing to give. And they don't ask him anything, so he's quiet. Is it not? Children property दे दो, कुछ भी advice मत दो, they are maximum happy. The meaning of giving property and not giving advice is being a sannyasi. अच्छा है कि नहीं? Good definition. घर में सन्यासी बनो बस. देख तमाशा. Anyway, everything is unreal. Everything has to be transcended, only given up. अब काय को एक्साइट होते हो? एक्साइट होकर बीपी शुगर बढ़ रहा है और कुछ बीपी बढ़ रहा है तो नमकीन घट रहा है, शुगर बढ़ रहा है तो मिठाई घट रहा है. Unnecessarily you are missing your own joy. By the way, lighter sense. So the Shastra Adhyanam. So I told you from that Upanishad, Mundaka, and here also the Taittiriya. So that will be definitely revealed to the one who is seeking it exclusively and following the path with all the purity of intention, etc. Preparedness. All the Shastras are giving us the conviction, giving us the willingness, giving us the preparedness, and giving us a push. We, using that push, keep on using our willingness and preparedness, keep on walking, it will be revealed to us. What? That Brahman, which is very much existing, and that's what is proved in this. So what I was talking was, these two anuvakas are so sublime, and we might have done so many dharmas punya that the ultimate of the topic is being discussed. And again, how much seriously we take it, it is in our hands. So to pray to the Lord, as we do today. O Guru Paramara, O Lord, O Guru, intensify our longing to absolutely establish in the absolute truth. May we have no purpose in our life other than this. May the resources all given by you be used by us only for it. When we pray like this, then the miracles of all required things happen by His grace. The health will be good, the long life will be there, mind will cooperate, the concentration will happen, Shastra will be understood, contemplation is possible, slowly rising above the gross that will happen, and then slowly we become deeper, deeper. And don't look for any object there on the seat of meditation. Yes, you are that. These two lines. Yada eva esha etasmin adrushya anatmya aniruktya anirayane avayam pratishtha vindate athasa bhayam gata bhavati. Prabhinda bhaya goes away once for all. But yada eva esha etasmin antaram kurute atatasya bhayam bhavati. तत्व एवं भयम विदुषा अमनवानस्य. अपने आप को अकलमंद जानकर जो परब्रह्म से अलग रहता है उसको भय हर जगह से होता है. हर जगह ब्रह्म ही है, केवल उसको भय ब्रह्म से ही हो रहा है. देखो When we get Sukha, it is only from Brahman, because Brahman is all pervading. So when we get Dukkha, that also is from Brahman only. He is all pervading. Is it not food rightly taken? Is it Amrita elongates our life? Food wrongly taken alone is a Visha which kills us. Is it not? Correct quantity, timings, and quality of it is an Amrita which gives you health and long life. Wrong food only wrongly taken, wrong time taken, it reduces our lifespan, and throughout that reduced life also makes us miserable with all our own diseases. Is it not? Food is Amrita and food is poison. So to Brahman alone is Ananda, Brahman alone is Dukkha. How? When you identify the Brahman, Ananda. When you de-identify Brahman, don't recognize him, instead of him see the multiple world, then get attached with Raga Dvesha, as said yesterday, Ajita or Avitrusha Shad Avargaha, Shad Amitra. Avitrusha Shadamitra. Avitrusha Shadamitra. Never contended 6 enemies of Kama, Krodha, Lomo, and Vatsarya. Entertain them, then you are becoming Dukhi. Here, because of Brahman, we is what? By neglecting him. Now, see, so clear these thoughts, but are we clear in our being able to grasp? And all the abilities are only one source they come. Have faith in Guru and Shastra, that's it. Then be regular. When you are regular in your faith and your attendance, these abilities will come to your rescue. The Lord, the Guru, with his every word, he pushes our antakarana to that subtle level, that deeper level. Don't imagine that the Guru's words are only gross words of vocabulary or grammatic meaning touching our ear, the tympanum. No. Guru's words pierce through if we allow. Our ears, our minds, our intellects and our hearts goes there and repeats and repairs by removing the ignorance there. जिसने जाना वो फिर lucky fellow है इस बात को. Otherwise, where were the books and all these in those days? Disciples going, Guru whatever tells they do, they become prepared, they become qualified in अंतःकरण. Guru घुसाया ज्ञान उनके अंदर सीधा चला गया, वो he got realized. गुरु शक्ति जो हमें मुक्ति देती है, उनको रिसीव करने वाला हमारे अंतःकरण में वो गुरु के प्रति वो भक्ति श्रद्धा हो तो it will happen. And that cannot be supplied or given. Or no, I can't give you Guru Bhakti, Guru Shakti or Guru ke prati Shraddha Saranagati. It cannot be given. The need of it is to be felt, and what is our present position should be analyzed. Then from within, variety of the tapasyas and tadaps and upasanas, we have to see to it that we conquer our ego and mind, which are creating doubts in our faith to the Guru. When they are killed, they are eliminated, then that pure Shraddha comes. Now with what Shraddha that Swayam Prabha must have done? Tapasya. Shraddha on the Hema, who as a Guru taught. Shraddha on Rama, who is going to give moksha. Thousands of years she has done tapasya. With Shraddha. Then the result came. Without Shraddha, millions of years you do, it will not come. That's why Yaya Vastu Palabhyate Sa Shraddha Kathita Sadmi. So maybe recheck our hearts again and again, and anything continuously done loses its power and value. Especially the thing called as Shraddha Bhakti. Is it not beautiful? Wife and husband, children, parents, 1 साल 20 साल के बाद होते नहीं वो. They have to again renew that. इसलिए 60 साल की बात होती है ना षष्ठी पूर्ति में, इतने 25 में शादी हो गया, 35 साल जिए साथ में, 35 years of life is heavy, boring. Then what to do again? They can't divorce and marry others. Therefore, षष्ठी पूर्ति में again they get married, so that they can start again Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra. In the same way, again and again, as you have to check the dashboard in the car, of its petrol or its gas, what do you say, the air and other parts, etc. Even if it is running good, if you are an intelligent owner of car, in a stipulated time of 2 months or 3 months, you must send it to servicing. Even the person who checks it and takes money for checking, sir, koi problem nahi, sab theek thak hai. You have to ensure it. In some other case, you have given servicing, thank God you brought that time, sir, 10 जगह पे प्रॉब्लम है. The ट्यूब पंक्चर भी है, कार्बोरेटर में कचरा आ गया है और पेट्रोल सरिटी के अंदर नहीं जा रहा है, तो I have repaired, sir, service charge 500, the other parts charge 5000. Pay. In the same way, once in a while or regularly, we have to check our antakarana regarding our faith and devotion to our Guru Parampara, our Rishi Parampara, our Shastras. Because how much our divine, valuable, precious a thing may be. One, when it is seen objectively. Second, when it is frequented continuously, we lose the value and charm of that. That is the powerful effect of Maya. You can't avoid. That's how even when Krishna, Bhagavan, Ram ke roop mein Bhagavan, people who took him for granted is for this reason. Same thing Bhagavan himself says, Avajananti mam mudaha manushim tanumashritam. Yesterday again Swayam Prabha said, O Lord, because of Maya Javanika Channa. See that word? People covering themselves with Maya, they are seeing you as Manushya, not as God. Therefore, we have to reach as quickly as possible and again infuse ourselves with that Bhakti Shraddha, which is born out of the humility, humbleness within and the jignasa to know the truth, and only Guru can tell us in that fact when we have belief, then it will be regenerated. Obstacles for it is ego and mind. Ego says, who is this Guru useless? Mind says, let me go for other Guru. And this ego mind, when you believe and listen, believe this Guru and go to other, again the mind ego after some days tells, leave this Guru and go to other Guru. So we are moving from one Guru to the other, not from the Ajnana to Jnana, not from Bandhana to the Moksha. First Guru only gave us Jnanam, but we never had faith. Therefore, 1000th Guru also cannot liberate us, because there also we don't have. I told you, one day in that Chennai, somebody told me, 16 Gurus, I asked this question, Guru Maharaj, can you answer me? I said, I will not answer because I understood what is your faith in a Guru. Yet academically I will answer, but I am clearing you one thing. First Guru, what he told alone is correct for you. Then I give an answer. It is not the Guru what he speaks only, it is your faith. Your faith, Bhagavan immediately Guru ke dwara bolte hai. Where is the Guru as an individual that you have to disobey him? Guru is not there. Bhagavan only is there through the counter of the Guru. By denying the Guru, you have denied Bhagavan. Who does all that? Our own ego and mind. Ego gives up what is given, mind searches for the alternate. Our buddhi wala hai dimag, what Bhagavan gives the best. Why should I go here and there? If the Guru tells you to go, you go. Like Gurudev never left Shivananda Bhagavan to go to the Mohan Maharaj. Rather, Shivananda Guru Maharaj only told him to go. You understood? He did not go. He was sent. With the letter. In the same way, whether God is sending or our ego is taking, we have to have some parameters to discuss. And all is in the mind again. The devil is mind only. The mind which is subjectified. That's why the important spiritual sadhana right from beginning till the end is objectifying our mind. And then beware, beware. Beware of what? The Maya. In the form of what? Our own mind. See? Manaprasute Vishana Shesham Sthulatmana. How Vivek Chudamani explains. Dehadi sarva vishaye parikalpya ragam patnati tena purusham pashuvat gunena vairasya matra vidvat suvidhaya pasyat Yenam vimoseti than mana eva bandhatu. All great slokas. Anyway, quoted but no time to explain. So tomorrow this Ida eva yesha etasmin udara mantaram gurute. Ida eva etasmin atrushya anatma anirukta anilayane, which we have seen yesterday. I remember. Don't think that I also have forgotten, and don't feel happy कि स्वामी जी भूल जाते हैं. हमको याद है. मेरे को याद है. What is the meaning of adrushya? Is equal to not the object, avyakta. Then adrishyam anatmyam is not the sthula sharira. Therefore anilayane or anirukta, it cannot be talked about. Anilayana, it cannot have an abode. That Brahman, abhaya pratishnam vindate, is discourse oneness with him. We have spoken yesterday. I know I have studied it, I explained it a little bit. But then today we have dedicated a day to recapitulate, also strengthen slowly, steadily the most important crucial study which we are blessed to have nowadays. And among all our 7 classes every day, or 8 or 9, along with chantings, the Taittiriya Upanishad is the basis for all and the best. Anyway, Upanishad is ultimate, then only all other things. So good that you are regular, good that you are attending, attentive while listening, good you are trying to grasp. May the God, Guru Parampara bless all of us to be sincerely regular, regularly sincere, and then able to listen with ears, remember in the mind, contemplate with the intellect, understand and take it into the heart, inspired there, contemplate and reach to that Brahman in this very life very soon. Not even one moment you and I should suffer the samsara because of ignorance of our own essential nature, the Brahman. Thank you. Om, 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 Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Paramarvishibhyo Namaha. Parabrahmane Namaha. Shrutimatre Namam Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you. Just give me 15 minutes only for our Yoga Darshana study.